There's nothing really wrong with print that really good leadership at the highest levels within the publishers won't fix. But to your point, what is the future for print? Is it ink? Ultimately, probably not. Probably a combination, maybe, of print and digital, of ink, shall I say, and digital. We're in Africa. Print, the written word, is critically important to the very socio-economic fiber of our country.
The readership figures are declining globally, but it doesn't mean that it's necessarily dying. Africa, and I agree with Gordon, is a completely different ballgame. We are a couple of years behind still the rest of the world. We don't yet have the technology as widely available everywhere. We don't have, the costs that are being attached. We have got to go and consider as well in terms of digital access. So I share the opinion that for the next 5 to 7 years, newspapers will remain really, really important in this country, more important than other regions. But it might go and change thereafter.
I think there's a general perception that newspapers are dying when the truth of the matter is, if we look at what's happened to newspaper circulation and the number of newspapers being published in South Africa over the last 5 years, it's actually grown quite nicely in the region of about 5% per year over the last couple of years per year.
Yeah, there's been a proliferation of growth on the African continent in terms of the way people consume media on mobile, for example, and this is backed up and supported by our own stats, where we've seen our mobile consumer grow, by something like 2,000% in the last year, from 7,500 users on mobile about a year ago to something like 260,000 users on mobile today.
I think we understand fundamentally that newspaper as a medium is eventually going to disappear. We don't believe, however, that changes what we do. We are content generators. Our primary objective in the marketplace is to deliver news and content and analysis to our consumers. The platform that you choose to consume that content is entirely in your hands, and thankfully, all of the media owners have moved into a very strong digital position. I think we've taken a lot of learnings. I think some people have made some horrendous mistakes. We have as well. But you've got to learn from those mistakes and move forward.